everybody. Hey Watered, how you doing? How's everybody doing today? I am mixed, tired and a little nauseous, but that's just my anxiety being a real bitch right there. Because today I got a little friend. In today. I don't know what I'm going to call him yet. His hostess called him Bertie, but we'll see. He's in my bathroom at the moment because it's like the safest place for him to be right now. And by that, I mean I already today had to take out several items that were in there because I left him for like 3 seconds and he pulled them both down. Well, I say pulled them both down. He pulled one of them down, like my buckets. He knocked those over. And then when I went back in later, I found him inside my clothes horse under my drying duvet covers. And I was just like, I don't want you to hurt yourself, so I'm just going to get this out of here. Hey, Vibe, I just got to go on a family call, but thought I'd say hello. So, hi, I'm okay. I am okay. I mean, a little nauseous, but it's just anxiety. I will be fine. I am making anxiety my bitch instead of letting it be a bitch. So, just one more step on the glorious road to kicking anxiety's merciless butt. Exactly. So yeah, it's been a while since I last streamed. The last time I did stream was the 12.5-hour stream we did on my birthday, which was awesome. I love that. And there were like a few times where I was thinking, maybe I'll do like a sneaky little stream in there somewhere. But every time I was just like, nah, man, I'm spent. I'm too tired. And of course I went away as well, and that was exhausting all on its own. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's been quite a busy time, but yeah, I hope you had a good family call. Like, it's lovely to see you as always. And yes, he is a very handsome little man. He's a lot littler than I thought. The pictures made him seem quite big, but he's like this big. He's a tiny little wee man. Nobody's entirely certain how old he is because he was brought in as a stray. But the estimate is about 8 to 9 months. So he's a very wee man. Like, he's a little boy. And he's so cute. He's just curled up on my towel rack at the moment. And I've been in a few times just to check on him. He's got food and water in his load trays there. And I've given him wee pets. And this past one, I just checked on him before I went live. And I gave him a wee pet then, and he kind of responded, and he kind of looked at me. Whereas before, he'd always kind of been like, who are you? What are you doing here? But yeah, it's definitely going to be slow. The first couple of days are always like the hardest. But yeah, he's alright. I'm going to give him a wee sachet, or probably like half a sachet of the Whiskers thing in a couple of hours. But yeah, getting my energy back has been like a real thing because it's almost been like non-stop all this stuff that's been happening. Because oh my goodness, to be honest, I barely remember last weekend. I spent it with my family because that was my actual like birthday celebration with my family, and that was good. And then most of what happened after that was just me like equal parts recovering and also like hyping myself up internally to go on my first trip off this island since October 2019. And that October 2019 trip didn't go well. It did not go well. So it was like my first day trip by myself for the first time in ages. And what happened was, might be a bit TMI here, but I've talked about this a little bit before, is I have like a problem with hormone imbalance. And basically what happened is I got a stress period. And it was like horrible. It was like I was in a city, a good like 200 miles from my home, my family, my friends, and I was just like, I think I'm gonna die. It was horrible. Like, I walked in and out of HMV about 5 times because every time I went in, all the bright lights and everything was just like, you're gonna puke. And I just had to go sit down. I ended up having to actually call my GP from this city 200 miles away because I was just freaking out, and they said, okay, we'll get her to call you back. And you know what happened? Is that right at that moment, when I'm waiting for this call from my doctor, fucking Vodafone calls me to offer me a deal. Like, they do that every like few months, and I was just like, right now? Like right at this moment where I need to hear from my doctor, you were calling me to offer me a £7 a month contract. Like the timing of those people. Like I don't know that I laughed back then, but it's good that I can look back and laugh at that now. Holy shit, that was so stupid. But yeah, my doctor was just like, yeah, it sounds like a period, just treat it like you would any other, which 200 miles from home ain't great. I had to ask somebody directions to Boots because I didn't pack anything for periods. I was only going to be gone a day. Oh my goodness, it was pretty terrible. I went there to do like a big like movie buy and like get loads of vinyl and CDs from HMV and like have a nice time. I came back with like 2 movies and like a very empty suitcase that was supposed to be full of stuff, and I just came back just like, I hate everything. So yeah, that was the last time I left the island before last Wednesday. Oh my goodness. But yeah, honestly, all things considered, Wednesday went very well indeed. There were a few times where I thought I was going to pass out, thought I was going to throw up, didn't get my period at all, didn't throw up or pass out. It was great, but I did run out of energy like really, really quickly. Like my body was just like, why are you doing this? Within a week of a 12.5-hour stream, my body was like, why are you doing this? But I got a good bunch of photos. The only real like issue with that was it didn't stop raining the whole time. It was drizzling, or it was like really close and foggy. Hopefully Vodafone didn't call. No, they didn't. Nobody called me. I thought about calling my mum a couple of times because I was like, I'm freaking out because anxiety's a bitch and make me feel like I'm gonna pass out. But I was like, you know what? I think I can get away with like not calling my mum. So yeah, managed that. Steps in the right direction. I'm only 28. Oh, baby steps. Everyone does everything in their own time. It's fine. But yeah, it was good. I got lost like really quickly. I've been to that town like a bunch of times, but I was like, I've only ever been like around the ferry terminal and the bus station and maybe like along the seafront. Beyond that, I keep forgetting there's even a town there. So I actually like, there was a map on the wall, so I went to the information centre on that and they gave me a personal map, which is here. I still have it, and they like pointed out some places I could go. There's this place, it's like a restaurant that's also got a bookshop. I didn't actually make the connection. My mum went to Liverpool and she got stranded there last November, and she got to like just sit in this really nice place that you came in. It was like, oh, it's a bookshop and a restaurant and it's so nice. And I got there and I was just like, I went to this place. I sat in there for like 5 hours altogether. It was like 3 hours just to rest up, and then 2 hours after I did like my big town circuit with my camera. And I didn't make the connection until me and my mum were both looking at this map the other day, and we were like, and she was just like, yeah, that's the place I was recommending it. Because I literally led the conversation with, I never actually found that cafe bookshop thing that you were talking about. I spent fucking 5 hours in there. It was really nice. The staff were like so nice. I like walked in just like a ghost, like a really, really tired ghost with like too much stuff, like I'd overpacked. And I was just like, can I have some tea, please? And I just sat at this table for like 3 hours, and oh my goodness. But you know what? It was like really nice in there, and I'm gonna make it my regular, because I do plan on going away more. And honestly, that town is one of only like 2 that I can get to get to the rest of the world without getting on a plane. So I will definitely be like making it a regular place, because it was just really nice. And I ended up like walking all over the place. I ended up actually doing like a big old circuit round the town, like all the way like round here. I'm not showing you on the map very well because like all the way around, and damn was I exhausted after that. And that itself took so much energy. And I got back probably about 8 p.m. Yeah, definitely. Definitely help for next time. So I definitely plan on going away. Probably not next month, because do you know, I planned this terribly. So it's like, oh, end of the month, it's my birthday, I'm going away. And do you know what else I do at the beginning every month, the first week of every month? I clean my flat top to bottom. I change my duvets, I vacuum, I clean my bathroom, my kitchen. I had to do all of that on top of the 12-hour streams and the day trip away. Let's just say, not great at planning. And yeah, and then literally I was like sleeping in Thursday, That's when my local CP messaged me saying, hey, are you still interested in adopting that cat? And I was just like, yeah. Yeah. And I just want to say about that, because it's been bugging me pretty much since I signed the adoption thing and like sent it in, because not that long ago on stream I myself said that it's probably a good thing that I don't have a cat, because I was like very depressed at the time and I wasn't looking after myself very well. But honestly, they wouldn't have asked me to take him if there had been anywhere better for him to go. Because he's a very small, very shy little guy. He can't deal with other kids or other pets or a lot of people. I live alone, no pets, no kids. My nieces hardly ever come in here, mostly because I'm a weird little closet goblin. And it's just a nice chill place for him to be. And no matter how I'm feeling, if I don't want to feed myself because I'm not hungry, it doesn't matter. I will always feed him. I will always look after him. I'm there for him because he's a little guy and he needs it. He deserves it. He deserves it. He's a good boy. And he's adorable. He's so small. But he has like the loveliest little pads. He's like a little leopard. He's gorgeous. I think the two of you will be good for each other. I certainly hope so. And I'm... Okay, nerd alert. A little bit of a nerd alert. Pretty much since I saw it 5 years ago, Rogue One, that is. It's pretty much since I saw Rogue One 5 years ago, it has been my dream to get 2 cats, actually. A boy and a girl. A tabby and maybe like a tortoiseshell, and call them Jin and Cassian. That has been a ridiculous little nerdy dream of mine. And honestly, if he feels like a Cassian, I'm probably going to call him Cassian. Just putting it out there, but it's what feels the most right for him. Like if he doesn't feel like a Cassian, I'm not going to force the issue. But because I think Bertie is like a lovely name. But we'll see. That's just a little nerd alert right there. Just a tiny little smidge of a nerd alert. I'm a nerd? It was not... Look at my background! Wrong way. Star Wars, a whole shelf full of Star Wars movies. And my boy Mando, my Rogue One person. I've literally got a picture of Cassian up there. Plus Darth Vader and Padme. Yeah, I'm not a nerd. Who the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? No nerds here. Oh, so I got my little bee. Literally the moment Yogscast said, hey, we got a little bee, I was just like, I want it. Because look how cute it is. I fucking love bees. They're like one of my favorite things. And of course, the bee's name is Boof. B-O-O-F. Hold on. Boof. Boof the bee. So cute. It took ages to get him up here. And to rig my microphone so it was actually like in the view of the camera. I've got a little LCD down here too. This took way too long to set up. He's like sort of meshed onto there with my microphone wire. It's a whole thing. Oh. Wait, I'm a bit tired today, unsurprisingly. A little bit nauseous because anxiety is rude. It's very rude. But I'm okay. I got like most of the things I need to do done, and my mum was like super helpful yesterday helping me tidy up. So I wanted to get back. I hadn't vacuumed this place in like 3 weeks because I'm a lazy spud. But yesterday I was just like, no, we need to before the cat gets here. Otherwise it's going to get ridiculous and I'm going to terrify him with a vacuum cleaner, and I don't want to do that. It's bad enough that he's in my bathroom and I have to flush the toilet. He does a little like every time it goes, just like a tiny little. But, yeah, luckily I don't need the toilet that much. Oh jeez, what am I talking about? I'm talking about my toilet habits. Oh dear. What have I been doing? I don't know. I mean, I've been talking a bunch about what I've been doing. What have you guys been doing? And also, Waters, I hope you had a great birthday last week. I hope you had a great birthday last week, and that as few people as possible said that annoying phrase to you on the day. But I hope you had a good day. Yes. Oh. So, I feel like it was. I thought it would take me longer to talk about everything, but I suppose we've been going about 15 minutes. I can't do maths. Don't judge me on that. I do actually have a couple of other things. One, I think I'm going to take a break from Dishonored for a bit. I don't know, the last time I played it, I was just like, I'm not enjoying it as much. Maybe I just need to take a wee break and then come back to it another time. Try something else. And speaking of something else, something else actually, game-wise. Birthday was reasonable. The wake-up call the day after with roadworks at Subway Place while nursing a hangover was not. No, I can imagine not. It was either Thursday or Friday. Like, 2 designated rest days. And, I got woken up by somebody doing drill work outside my window. And it literally bored into my dreams and woke me up. Gosh darn these unreasonable people. I'm glad you had a reasonable birthday. Reasonable is pretty good for a birthday. Better than unreasonable. Like those people with their drilling. Mm-hmm. Okay, getting confused. Are you still on? Okay. Sorry, still quite tired. I literally, until I hit start streaming, I wasn't certain I was finishing today, but I feel like I have literally, pretty much since little Kit Kat got here, I've just been sitting here wondering what to do. So I've like watched an episode of Star Trek, I watched a bit of Maya and the Three, I started watching that, what do you call it? I forgot his fucking name. Orson Welles movie, The Other Side of the Wind. Got bored because it was avant-garde weirdness and I don't care for it. And right now, I'm in the middle of watching a movie that's basically like a Groundhog Day thing. It's about some jumped up rich teenager who's reliving the day of her death over and over again. Which is, to be honest, I like the way it's framed. It's pretty good. It's called Before I Fall. It's alright. It's alright. I like the music is good. It does tension very well as well. A little bit too well, so it kind of impacted my nausea a little bit, which wasn't great. But it's good. So I've just been doing random stuff all day. So I thought, why not stream? Stream something chill. And I'm going not quite off topic, but I'm getting there. But yeah, I was at the pet shop yesterday because my mum also had to help me bring Catlet back. I needed the Catlet. It was heavy though, so I needed her help. So I needed to do that yesterday. But I was in there and I met an old mate of mine who is a writer like me, and he gave me this. It is for a text-based video game that he made. I haven't really looked at it yet. I've like looked up the website. Hey Jazz Pants, how are you? I looked at the website for this and it's free. I can just go in it and do like desktop capture. We could do that at some point if you like. Strange cases. I'm guessing it's just like mystery thrillers. An Edmund Forrester adventure. Interactive fiction, supernatural mystery. Might be fun. We could do that. But today, because I saw somebody play like 1 hour of it 2 weeks ago and it's been stuck in my head ever since, I thought we could play some Strange Horticulture. I don't know that it was on sale, but I bought it anyway. My credit card's gonna hate me for that later, but that's fine. But I want to play some Strange Horticulture. This is just like chill plant stuff. You just own a plant shop, I think. Oh yeah, Jazz. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Oh shit, I'm just making myself faint. Also sent me a photo with chocolates. I ended up having to break these open after hints from family on my birthday. Chocolates are nice. That's a nice beard. That's a fantastic beard. Also, I imagine some nice chocolates. That's awesome though. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm on Twitter for no other reason than I don't know. And all that jazz. Yeah, I got to actually alter that a little bit because it does just kind of like drop off at the end. I should have like the sax solo in there as well, but yeah, it's there. Gotta alter it a little bit. That's the first time it's ever been played except for the time I tested it like a month ago and then forgot about it. Yeah, that's the thing that happened. Okay, so yeah. Pretty good. Did a fairly hefty 5-hour stream earlier, so now it's just a chill evening for me. 5 hours is pretty solid. I hope it went well. Yeah. It's always like rewarding though. I love streaming. It's like one of my favourite things I've ever found to do. It's just nice. Just nice to like touch and base with almost complete strangers. Hi. And just chill out. And being nerds. Don't forget the nerdiness. We've got to be nerds here. Actually, no, that's not a rule. You don't have to be a nerd to be here. Don't take me that. I was pretty happy with how I looked on that day with you. You looked pretty good. That was an absolutely fantastic beard. I love a good beard. Okay, enough of that. Sounded good at Crazy Town. Chances are I'll be able to introduce you guys to the little man who may or may not be called Bertie or Catherine, haven't decided yet, on Tuesday probably, because he'll have been here a couple of days by then. I'm having lunch out with my brother on Tuesday afternoon, so I'll probably like start to let little guy have a free roam of the place around then, like after I get back, I mean, because I kind of want to be here just in case he like makes mischief and ends up knocking things down that I didn't even know were knocked down until he did it. Like my buckets. He knocked those buckets down. Well and truly. I'm a bit worried about what else he can knock down too, so yeah, I want to be here when I let him out. Like, a mate of mine suggested that I just let him have free run of the place while I'm out, but that seems like a disaster waiting to happen, so don't really fancy that. Like, what if he does himself an injury, the wee man? I don't want to do that. Like, what if he like pulls my kettle down on him or something and it's still got hot water in it? Yeah, it's a bit of fun giving some entertainment to friends while playing some games. It really is. It's like the most wholesome content. Kind of, because we're not wholesome here. Not by a long shot. We're far too, I don't even know, unwholesome. There you go, that's the word. We are unwholesome. Yeah. But yeah, I should be able to introduce you guys to him on Tuesday. But no promises. It all depends how he feels about everything. But yeah, we're gonna shut this music up. Not because we hate it. We don't. We love you, Time Splitters, Future Perfect, Spaceport. That's what it's called. Yeah. That's bad, but it's accurate. And we're going to play some Strange Horticulture because it looks like fun. I also... Oh yeah, of course, they had the roguelite sale. So I got I got 3 roguelites. And I keep saying that I'm not going to buy new games until I've played all the ones I've got. And I keep breaking that rule because I bought Night in the Woods. I bought Strange Horticulture. And I just bought those 3 games. I also bought Jedi Fallen Order after making that rule for myself. Rules, man. Nah. I refuse to act my age. Why would we? Why would anyone want to act their age? It was the stupidest thing that any of my teachers ever said to a room full of 13-year-olds was for them to act their age. Newsflash, they are. 13-year-olds are loud ruckus dicks. Who'd have fucking thought it? Ugh. Teenagers. Glad I'm not one of them anymore. I actually had to think there for a second, like, am I? That's quite loud. Is that loud for anybody else? I just moved chat. Sorry, chat. Kids. Heck's sake. Auto mod. Assholes is alright. Game Capture's being a bitch. Yeah, Capture ready full screen application. Strange Horticulture should count. Hello? You guys can't see anything, right? I'm not mistaken on that front. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, I didn't actually select it. No, not Cave Blazers. Not playing Cave Blazers. There we go. Have to do that sometimes. It's a little annoying. New game. It's alright. I was absolutely punishing my friends because I didn't bother tweaking it. I thought I did tweak it, and then it was just like, nah, I still hate you. Oh my. Chat's covering it a little bit, but I can read it out. I think it's alright. Can now, yeah. Awesome. Okay. So, the streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbours can reach across and shake hands, or, more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Gotta love that. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Game audio is drowning you out a fair bit to me. Okay. How's that? No, a bit more. Because I played about with my audio settings a while back. And I found that you could hear me a bit, but you couldn't hear the game at all. And every time I've tried to tweak that, I just can't seem to get it right, because I like... I'd like to be able to hear the game and me at like a reasonable amount. But I think maybe I'm just quiet or my microphone sucks. Give me a second. It's nice that the music, or rather the game, doesn't really pause when I alt-tab out. Just to avoid that jarring sense. Oh, I could turn my microphone up a bit. How's that? Am I louder? 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 I was saying a word earlier that completely lost all meaning the more I said it. And I think it was the word capital, because I got the definitions completely wrong. And thought that my local ferry terminal had got the wrong capital until I was like explaining to my mum, like, oh, they made this hilarious typo. And then mum was like, no, that's the right one. You're wrong. I was just like, oh, that's embarrassing. Pretty good. Okay. So the game audio is okay as well? Like, it's not like inaudible, because of course we had that problem with Dishonored a while back where I couldn't hear anything in it either, and I had guys like NPC guards like coming up on me, and I didn't know they were there until they were like right up in my business. Turn it up a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see how that works. Blah 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 blah. But it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone, so nobody exchanging unpleasantries in our rooftop windows. That wasn't as funny as I thought it was. Actually, I didn't think that was funny. I just couldn't think of anything else to say that was witty at the time. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. What with the leaning windows? You're not an old F1 driver allowed, but you are at a better level. That joke goes over my head. I don't think that I ever kept up with like F1, but the only ones I know are like Lewis Hamilton and the Jensen Button. I remember that guy, but only because he was on Top Gear many eons ago. Jeez, I haven't watched Top Gear pretty much since the original three, the iconic three left. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear: the rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Why would you think that? Why did he give you this shop if you clearly don't give a fuck about plants? The rare and unusual have their uses after all. That implies that you just thought they were just, they're just plants. You're a terrible person to own this shop. I'm saying it. I just realised that the person who owns this shop is me. Day 1, it's a Friday. This game features some small text. If you're having difficulty, you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Ooh. And I actually do it like that because it's like, wait, what? What? Why would you do this? No, we'll just leave it out for now. Oh, I was going to move everything. Okay. Way before your time. Okay. It's a bit loud in my ears. Okay, turn it down. Okay, I definitely switch system sounds off. I keep switching system sounds off and it keeps not giving a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily dispose of chat. Just so we can... Shit, that's the wrong thing too. Just so we can, see the game. Bye-bye, chat. I will miss you. But you're also, over here for me, so it's fine. But also, there is a cat. Which is topical. And you hear that purring. Holy shit. Beautiful. Okay. I've found... Oh, we can zoom... Wow, we can zoom in quite a lot, actually. Let's do that. Yes, cats. Immediately a better game. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear for me. What a name for a cat. Hellbore. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That is not just me that forgets to change from just chatting. Oh, yeah, I'm terrible at I'm also terrible at changing categories because I just realised I haven't done that. That's why I generally, like, even when I do start just chatting, I just leave it in the game thing anyway because I'm so terrible at changing it back. Oh, it's a kitty. I actually have already, a little preemptively maybe, an emote of my little boy in the works. Just to have it out there because I think I have enough space that I can just juggle things around a little bit and slot him in there. But I kind of want to wait until I have definitely picked out a name. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so I don't need to drag it. Clues? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backfire. Keep it secret. No egg today, though, I guess. Yeah, I did that earlier. So I was just like, hey, we need an egg about. Eggs are good, man. I also boiled eggs earlier. Eggs are like top notch. Fucking love eggs. I've got so many eggs in my fridge because my mum's parents? My mum's chickens keep laying. Oh, look, we have plants. You'd think so in a horticulture shop. Well, organese. Ah, what the fuck is this? What the heck are you? Okay, you go down there. Wait a minute, I'm gonna keep you up here. I really like this. I love the art style. It's so pretty. In the rain. I had steak and egg for dinner tonight. Nice. I had pasta, peas, chorizo, and goat's cheese. That was nice. Ooh. The Strange Book of Plants by Wilfred Voynich. Ooh. A note from the author. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I've included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. That's fair enough. Ew, I should probably, like, skim read these. I'm just not good at nothing. My chair's being weird. Okay, Bishop's Parasol. Well, these are mushrooms. Oop. I keep thinking that scroll means to, like, move stuff. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get, like, I just had chicken arrabbiata followed by a fab. Probably gonna have the tub of Ben & Jerry's on top too, but then I do what I want. Yeah, I was literally just thinking earlier today that I am a grown-up. I can do whatever I want now. Half a tub. That makes more sense. I can do what I want, which is why, like, my entire flat is like, I don't know, an ADHD nightmare. It's so ridiculously colourful and flamboyant. I'm just moving everything over to, like, one side so I can, like, see it. Oh, I have a watering can. That's awesome. Oops. Come here. I'll probably, like, organise them in a better way later. I just want to... Okay, you need to move over a bit. I already, like, really love this. It's so, like, nice and just chill. And somebody needs to clean these windows. Jeez. You thought you could escape. You are wrong. Oh, wrong button again. I'm gonna accidentally scroll, like, a lot. I also did have half a tub of chocolate honeycomb ice cream for the same reason. Exactly. What did I do? I just ate an entire bag of Skittles because I could, because they're one of the few sweets that I can eat that don't have gluten or dairy in them. My teeth are going to hate me later, but I probably do need to go to the dentist, actually. Oh yeah, that was another thing I was going to say. Because for some reason, Cave Blazers makes absolute merry hell with my eyes. I'm not going to play that again until I get my new prescription, which hopefully I'll get that in the works tomorrow, because I actually made an optician's appointment, and that's tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to do that. And I want to see if I can get like blue tinted prescriptions, so looking at screens isn't like so much of a problem anymore. Plus I also think I just need a new prescription just generally. Yeah. So we'll probably be playing this. I love this already. We'll drop into Strange Cases a couple of times. It's not even reversed, that's awesome. And sometimes I can't remember when I flipped my webcam or not. And I think there was something else. What else? Night in the Woods. We'll be playing some more Night in the Woods, because I hope so too. Would be very good opticians if they couldn't. And I don't think my eyes are that bad. That they're just like, no, you got nothing. You're a hopeless cause. Like, thanks. Fox. Mr. Red, that's bottom. Definitely not wholesome, or at least not the one with the W. Yeah. Rising Dread looks like fun. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Well, don't we all, chum? Don't we all? Ooh. Ooh. What did that note say? Yeah. Ambleside. Come to library in Ambleside. Where's Ambleside? Okay, eyes, do your work. Oh, it's right there. Oh, right. I have to click on that. I knew that. Let's go to Ambleside. Oh, my nose is itchy. That's another thing. I got like allergy tablets in preparation for having little guy move in, because I'm not like super allergic to cats, but I am to ones I'm not used to, and totally forgot to take even a single one of them. So my nose has been a bit itchy and my hands have been a bit itchy pretty much since he got here. And you know what? I still haven't taken one because my memory is just absolute garbo. Okay, the library here in Ambleside is one of my favourite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. It's nice. Collect. Ooh, Gilded Dendra. Wandering Bew. Excelente. Okay. You can go away for now. What on earth is this? I have no idea. But I have a magnifying glass. Sweet. I don't have that many plants, huh? Oh well. Get you up there. Oh. Ooh. You know what? I think I'll do this. Hello. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppy. Okay. There it is. Oh, it's a pretty one. Pretty one. I reckon it's one of these. Yeah, yes. Yes. Plant identified. Rewards book entry. I'll collect that. Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Cool. Alright. Labels. A. Nice. Nice. Oh, that pairing is so lovely. Hello. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna close this. You go down there for now. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. Okay. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods of the south of the town with a group of travellers. On a northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Well, Amos has had kind of a time of it, huh? Wait a minute. Gosforth. In the woods of this to the south, northeast corner. South. ¿Dónde está? Ah, okay. Woods to the south. Northeast corner. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamour of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. I'll take that. Hey, ice cream get. Yeah. I just need to get, like, ice cream. Like, my local does sell gluten-free, dairy-free and gluten-free, like, cornettos. There's like there's definitely like a marked difference in the taste, but it still tastes good, you know? Hello. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. Oop. I had to take the long way round, down through Backbarrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought fennets from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Lemon dandy. Alright, I should probably keep the book out. A lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with the curing afflictions of the heart. Okay, the curled leaves. I think these. Hold on. Yes. Yes. These ones. Man, I love having that magnifying glass. Voila. Yeah. Lemon dandy. Excellent. And I got a new one. Do I get to see what that one is? Nope. Nice. Okay. I think there's much point, like, this is the weird one, right? Dangerous plant grows in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Northeast of Backbarrow. Northeast of Backbarrow. Backbarrow. There it is. Hills to the northeast? Yes. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a grey morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. But we got a plant! Heck yeah! So, you, I believe, can go over there and stop shunting my plants. Alright? Quit it. How often do I need to water them? I'm gonna water the ones I've labelled. Just like... I don't know. Just sit there, watering can. Hello, Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. Wasn't my cat, was it? It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape. Although it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. It does sound like a cat, to be honest. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. Yeah, that's definitely a cat's laugh. They're laughing at us all the time. But it's fine. We love them. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest camphor. The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. A camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. Ooh, I think this one. Hooray! Forest camphor. Ooh, butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure-all for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers spell buttery to some people. Okay, so it is forest camphor, this blue one. Nice. And we'll give you a quick water. No, over here, thank you. Awesome. I think we're good. But this game is so nice. Just the sound of the rain and the cat. This is like peak chill. Oh, hello. Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering view? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the Bew, if you've got it. Wandering Bew. It is, isn't it? I love it. Wandering Bew. Bulium vagus. Vagus? Vagus. Okay, that's enough of that. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. This is kind of horrifying. I don't want it in my shop. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the name Finger's Bane. So it's a shroom. And we have, closer inspect. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Yeah, it does seem to be giving off that effect. What about you? Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red spores protrude from the caps. Let's see, is this your card? Voila! Wandering Bew. Lady of Summer, Cometesa estavium. The leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with the conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. But the fact that my immediate response to blundering even a little bit is just to go super adult here. Wandering Bew. It was this one, right? Right? Yeah, okay. So we'll label that and then give him a water. I want to play more chill games. Just generally. I also just want to play more games. Yeah. Nice. Hey, Poi! Thanks for the lurk. Yeah, this game is like super chill and like really nice. But yeah, enjoy your lurk. It's lovely to see you. There's also a cat. 10 out of 10. Cat. What a case. Row H, the third river. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Interessante. My back's starting to go. I'm not going to pause, but I'm just going to get my footstool back onto this desk so I can stretch my legs out without injury. Maybe some noises. Okay. Headphone wire is caught on my chair. Okay, got it. Ooh, we keep the card. Interesting. I reckon. Wait, where did it say? Row H. It said row H, but I didn't. Oops, that's not what I meant to press. The third river. One, two, three. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. That's pretty deep. New plant acquired. Oh, hello, kitty. Hello. Oh, you follow the cursor with his little eyes. Boop. Yay! Oh, yes. Good kitty. Okay, I love that cat. That cat is like, oh, look at him clean himself. Isn't he lovely? Lovely. Boop. Okay. Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demissus. And be quick about it, the damn cat is setting off my allergies. Do shut up, you're in my house. Shouldn't have an animal in the shop anyway. Fuck you. Apis demissus. Apis demissus. Apis demissus. There it is, Gandhi root, a plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Interesting. Okay, so we're looking for one. This one, maybe? The leaves are coarse to the touch, and they got the little protrudy thingamajoogly. That kind of rhymed. The protrudy thingamajoogly. Voila! Gandhi root, planted and applied. Excelente. Milkdew, mollis fidem. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Geez, who would want that as like an ornamental flower? Imagine how many times you get sued by stupid guests. Don't touch the flowers. Can we forget to tell them about the coarseness? Probably. As far as I've been able to gather, there is like moral choices in this game where you can be kind of a dick to people, so maybe we can be a dick to some people. Oh yes, it's a good kitten. Good kitten. Okay. Postman! Yay, David Schaefer is his name. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Is there sunshine? Here's your mail. Thank you. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. Thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Amos, I hope you're doing okay after your incident in that last place, because that wasn't great. Let me see you again. Hard Knot. Okay. We can go traveling. Hard Knot. Oh, there it is. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Pavilion. Oh, of course. Pavilion does the lock thing. According to the legend, yeah, heart-shaped leaves. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery. Ache from handling the plant. Interesting. So maybe not heart-shaped. shaped leaves. Ooh! The flowers are made up of many smaller blue flowers. They smell pleasant. Interesting. Think this is the one? I'm gonna try it. Yay! Flavilium. Collect. Auguria. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lambswool characterize the plant. Awesome. So Clavilium was this one. If I'm doing this wrong, please let me know. Okay. I got 3 more plants, holy shit, and they're all shrooms. I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high. Or I was gonna clean my shop. You guys are pushing each other out. I should really organize them between flowers, shrooms and whatnot, but for now I just want them to be all on screen so I can see them. Kitty. Oh yes, good kitten. What was his name again? Hellbore? Yeah, I can see it. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to the Grisdale Forest investigating a possible murder there. Oh, really? Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Sure? An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contact of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. I thought he was going to be oh, is it really? That's cool. That ice cream was 10 out of 10. Good. It's the best kind of ice cream. Is ice cream like pizza? Like the pizza scale? Like all ice cream is good ice cream? Okay. I like the fact that this is symbolic. I thought he was going to be asking me for something that would be I want to fool them into trusting me, but no, it's I want to... Small, delicate leaves. Potentially, but there's also these. I think it's more likely to be these. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs. Oh, there's another one as well. New. It smells of nothing that I can detect. Thick, shiny leaves. Oh, damn it, that's 3 choices. Mixing little bits of coffee with it so the coffee freezes into ice cream consistently is absolutely peak. In a tub whilst eating. That does sound good. I used to make cupcakes topped with coffee cream. Walnut cupcakes topped with coffee cream. I need to do that again. I think it's these ones, honestly. These ones, it smells like nothing I can detect. Yeah, let's try this. He's probably gonna hate us and we're gonna be upset, but whatever. Hallelujah. Fox button. Brimlock. Folium caldarius. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draft made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against the cold, extreme cold, even. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay. Which was this it? I'm gonna go with this was the one. And it's fox button.